Hello everybody. I'm going to do a little review today. It's going to be the start of a review that I'm going to start it today, and then I'm going to finish it later on in the week and then post up the video. A friend of mine, Christoph Ludwig from New York, loaned me his Edwin Jagger DE89. I'm not sure which particular handle that is, but it's a handle that's really a fine imitation of the Gillette old style ball end handles. At least that's the way that you would like them to look. Real fine etching and knurling on it. Nice weight. The handle is not weighty. It's top heavy. I thought about doing the shave today. I wanted to kind of do a fallback to what would the beginning the DE razor user do. And, everybody says, well, that Edwin Jagger DE89 is the ultimate beginner's razor. So I pulled out my Vanderhagen soap that I had in my big Swiss Colony tin. Well, when I opened it up, I found out that it had gotten some rust. So I had to transfer my Vanderhagen soap into another little container. So just a caution to everybody is if you've got your soap stored in something that's metal, you need to check them every once in a while. It had been 9 months probably since I picked that up. But I'm going to use today what I think is a Persona Lab. Comes in this dispenser. They look like the Persona Med Prep Lab type wrapper. And I'm going to use that. Which those Persona Labs are a pretty available blade. It's an easy blade to get when you're first starting out. I thought, well, that'll be a good blade to use. I didn't want to go back to Derby or an Astra, so I thought I'd use the Lab. But today we've got a snow day. I'm off work today, so thought it'd be a good day to start a review. Been in the shower. I didn't shave last night, so I've got probably at least a day and a half, maybe 2 days growth. And I'm going to be using my rubber set boar brush with Vanderhagen Deluxe. I know some people will say, well, some Vanderhagen soaps they don't like. This is the only one I've ever tried, and I really like it a lot. It's kind of a nondescript soapy smell. But that's pretty good. This brush that Scott Pevkovich gave me, I'm wanting to work it and get it more broken in. Guess maybe need to be bowl lathering to be able to mush it down a lot more. But I really don't anticipate a lot different experience with the Edwin Jagger DE89 than with a lot of the other 89 styles, like the Maggard razors, like the Parker razors. I really don't expect that to be that much different. Maybe the blade exposure and gap is a little bit, maybe not so much blade exposure, but the gap might be a little bit narrower. I don't know. Let's see what we got. can definitely feel the difference in how this razor shaves, because it's head heavy, whereas my Maggard and my Parker are more balanced. It's more of a balanced tipping point on this razor. I'm not sure exactly where it's at, maybe right there. But that's one thing I can tell, is that the head is very, very heavy in comparison to the rest of it. Now, for a $2.50 or less puck, I know I can still get Vanderhagen Deluxe soaps at Walgreens for 2 for $5 or 2.99 cents a puck, and it's very, very good soap. I can tell that this does shave milder than either the Maggard or the Parker. I'm not getting that. I'm not hearing the blade the way I hear it from those two razors. But just because it's mild feeling doesn't mean it's not. It's damn fine shave level right now. I'm close to BBS. All I would have to do at this point is to do some touch-ups. So as far as it feels mild, but it's an efficient razor. Do some touch-ups there on my chin. Right little spot right there at the corner. It's one of the hardest spots to get in there and not nick yourself as you're going after it. You gotta get that razor angle just right. Get some warm water. And some cool water. Dry off. I'm going to use some witch hazel with some essential oil. I like lemon, grapefruit. Yep, I do it to nick myself right there. Overall, it's close to BBS. Right here, it's not quite. But overall assessment, it's a damn fine good razor. Edwin Jagger got it right. No wonder people are copying it when they want to make a decent razor. Looks real similar in that profile, which is, you know, the difference in the posts. Fit and finish, very good. Overall, I recommend this razor as a beginning razor, just as I would recommend any of the other ones that are similar in style, like a Maggard razor, like a Parker razor. The Matador is a step above. It's a little bit even more aggressive than the others, but I would say from my initial assessment, there's the Edwin Jagger is here as far as aggression. Maggard and Parker is here. Matador is up here, along with, you know, Matador jaws. R91 just a little bit above that. And then, you know, when in the total scope of the Muley open combs, you know, they're below the Edwin Jagger as far as aggression, even though they are open comb. But we'll top it off with some Old Spice, and we'll talk to you later. Until next time, have some good shaves. Try and be happy. And with all this icy weather that we've been having, definitely be safe. We'll talk to you later. I'll put a tag on this if I find that I have any different opinion about the Edwin Jagger a little bit later on. Otherwise, I'll post this at the end of the week. Bye-bye. Well, I do have a few more comments I want to make about the Edwin Jagger DE89 that was so kindly loaned to me by Christoph Ludwig. This is the barley handle version of the Edwin Jagger DE89. Some people have mentioned to me that they found this handle to be very slick and they got rid of it because of that. I haven't had any troubles at all with it being slick, even with soapy hands. So that aspect of it, I don't find a problem. One different issue that I found with this razor, and I don't have any reasonable or rational or logical explanation for it. I first started off using the Persona that's in the package, little dispenser plastic package, which I believe is the Israeli crystal. And the names of the Personas are strange, but usually that razor blade gives me a real consistently 3 shaves, sometimes 4. I couldn't get past 2 on this. I had to bend it after 2. I put in a Persona Med Prep. Persona Med Preps easily 4 shaves, 5, sometimes 6, with a wide variety of razors that I've used it with. 3 shaves with the DE89 was pushing it. Shave 1 and Shave 2, fantastic. Great shaves. Shave 3, they weren't any good for me. I don't understand that. A good starter razor, yes. A good everyday razor, if you don't have a really tough beard, yes. Just kind of talking out loud here and thinking out loud, but I wonder, since of the popularity of this particular razor, I don't know what it is about it, but with the popularity of this razor and the wide use of this razor, I wonder if that is why we have gotten into the culture and the practice and the policy of throwing away bending razor blades after the third shave. It's an interesting thing. It's an interesting phenomenon in my mind. I did try shaving with the Persona 74 blade, and it did all right. It did all right. I got a damn fine shave out of it. It functioned well, and that Persona 74 blade, that was the 33rd or 34th shave on that blade. So it did as well as the super speeds did in working that Persona 74 blade. Would I recommend this razor? Yeah, it's a very, very good razor. They're coming out with some interesting handles. Edwin Jagger is kind of beefing up the knurling on this kind of general style handle, which really looks neat. I think it's called a 3D. I think that's going to be very, very popular. Got some colored handles for the women, which I think is a really nice, neat thing. So, recommend the Edwin Jagger DE89? Yes, definitely. Am I going to buy one? Maybe. I may add one to my shaved in eventually. But if you're looking for a good starter razor, why not start here? If that's what you like, it's got good, nice fit and finish. I wish the handle was a little bit heavier, but that's just me. So until next time, have some good shaves, be happy, and be safe.